Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are doing well. It's your chemistry class and I'm your chemistry teacher. We are currently on chapter number 4, Structures of Molecules, of your textbook of grade 9. In previous lectures, you have studied about chemical bonds, types of chemical bonds, ionic bond, covalent bond. And today we will be discussing the topic of coordinate covalent bond from your book, page number 103. But firstly, I can tell you about the difference between covalent and coordinate covalent bond. Let us consider two families. Family 1. This is the husband and his wife. Let the salary of the husband is 10,000 and the salary of the wife is also 10,000. They both share the salaries and the net amount is 20,000. Consider two atoms, one is P and one is Q. Atom P donate their one electron. Atom Q also donate their one electron to form a covalent bond. They both are equally share their electrons to form a covalent bond. But remember that this share electrons belongs both of atoms. On the other hand, let us consider the second family. This is the husband and his wife. The salary of the husband is 20,000 and his wife remains in the house and she doesn't go for any job. So the net amount of this family is 20,000, but this amount used by both of them. Now consider two atoms. Atom X donate their two electrons and atom Y does not have any electron. So the electron are shared between these two are called coordinate covalent bond. Now you can easily differentiate between covalent and coordinate covalent bond. In coordinate covalent bond, electron pair is comes from a one atom, and in covalent bond, electrons are equally donated. So now what is coordinate covalent bond? Coordinate covalent bond is also called dative bond. So the proper definition of coordinate covalent bond is a coordinate covalent bond or a dative bond is a bond that forms when two electrons comes from the same atom. As you can see, an atom that donate an electron pair and another atom that accept that electron pair, and between these two atoms a bond form which is called coordinate covalent. Well, how to form a coordinate covalent bond? We need a lone pair and an empty space in the valence shell for the formation of coordinate covalent bond. Let us consider example of oxygen atom and hydrogen atom. We know that there are 6 electrons present in the valence shell of oxygen atom. It needs 2 more electrons to satisfy its octet. On the other hand, in the last shell of hydrogen atom, there is only 1 electron and it needs only 1 electron to complete its duplet. Now, hydrogen and oxygen will share their 1 electron each to form a single covalent bond. Another hydrogen atom form a single covalent bond with oxygen by sharing of one pair of electron. This pair of electron is called bond pair. This pair of electron is also called the bond pair. This pair of electron is called lone pair. This pair of electron is also called lone pair because they do not participate in any chemical bonding. Now consider one another hydrogen ion. The positive charge on hydrogen means that they lost one electron. So the valence shell is completely empty. It can easily accommodate two electrons. And here there is a lone pair with water, and there is empty space with hydrogen ion. So coordinate covalent bond will easily form. This lone pair of hydrogen oxygen will be donated to the hydrogen ion. As a result, coordinate covalent bond will be formed. Here, let me ask you what happened to these two donated electrons by oxygen. Well, these two electrons share by both oxygen and hydrogen atoms. So, the duplet rule of hydrogen is satisfied and the octet rule of oxygen is also satisfied. Remember that this bond between hydrogen and oxygen is called covalent bond. This bond between oxygen and hydrogen are also called covalent bond, while this bond between hydrogen and oxygen is called coordinate covalent bond. As a result of this, we got the hydronium ion and the positive charge appear on it. This positive therefore appears on hydronium ion because water has gained proton. So we said that there are two covalent bond and there is one coordinate covalent bond present in hydronium ion. This arrow represents coordinate covalent bond.